It is Week 11 in the National Football League as your Seattle Seahawks square off in an NFC West showdown against the Los Angeles Rams for the first time in 2025. It has been quite the season already for Seattle as they come in with an 8-1 record off an 8-game winning streak. And now they face a team that had a pretty good year themselves last year, winning the NFC West, getting to the playoffs, and their only loss was to the eventual Super Bowl champion Philadelphia Eagles. Today's matchup, folks, this might be the toughest game of the entire season. This has got playoff implications, divisional implications on the line here. You got two very good teams. Matthew Stafford is loaded with weapons with Puka Nacua, Davante Adams, Tyler Higbee, Williams and company. That's a stacked football team. But the thing that concerns me about this matchup today, last week we saw the Seahawks offensive line give up a couple sacks. They had their struggles against Arizona, that was. The Rams have a lethal pass rush, one of the best pass rushes in football. Can they keep Sam Darnold upright? Can they keep him on his feet? And can Sam get the ball out quick enough? He didn't fare too well the last time he faced the Rams in the playoffs last year with the Minnesota Vikings. If you want the Hawks to win today, I need you to like today's video, folks. Don't jinx it. Need at least 300 likes. If we get at least 300 likes, that guarantees victory. Do your part. Hit that like button. Let's go Seahawks, and let's get a big-time win today. Final thoughts on this matchup. I got to tell you, the run game has been so good. I got to feed Kenneth Walker, and then we need a dose of fentanyl. The Madden merchant, he has been so good this year, Noah Fant, a pleasant surprise. If they continue to run the football well and get the ball to Noah Fant, I think they're in great shape today. Let's recap the season so far at this point. An 8-game winning streak dating back to Week 2 against the Pittsburgh Steelers, as Seattle has an 8-1 record. We'll wrap up the month of June today with this matchup against the LA Rams. Then we will shift gears to the month of July for the second half of the season as the run to the playoffs is on, with the Seahawks taking on the Titans, followed by the Vikings, Falcons, Colts, Rams, Panthers, 49ers, and then the playoffs. Assuming Seattle gets there, we will have playoff sims for you right here on Seattle Seahawks today. Break the score. Who wins? What's the final going to be? You going with the Seahawks or are you going with the Rams? Let me know in the chat who you have getting the job done in this matchup today. Get your predictions in now, and we will get started. Let's head out to SoFi Stadium for this Week 11 matchup between the Seattle Seahawks and the Los Angeles Rams. Tyler Jones here with you. Big Tex on the ones and twos. Big Tex, we've seen the Hawks play so well. We always have to address this before these Madden Sims. Yes, it is Madden 25, but we have updated rosters, including Shaq Griffin now on the updated roster. And also, folks, an interesting note as well. Tex, he knows the outcome, but he's not going to spoil it for us. I do not know the outcome. Tex, what can you tell us about today's game without telling us too much?
Great question. I'll give you a quick little synopsis without giving too much away. Last few weeks, I feel like the Seahawks have kind of struggled a little bit on both sides of the ball, respectively.
The Cardiac Hawks.
That's right. Today, more dominant game from them, offensively speaking. Now, the defense, I'm going to leave that up to mystery. I'm going to let you guys find out and let that unfold.
All right. Let's see how it all plays out. The players are ready. The coaches are ready. We hope you are too. As we're underway from Los Angeles, the Rams will start with the football first, and they will bring it out. Is a return brought out to about the 24-yard line. It'll be a 1st and 10 for the LA Rams. This will see Matthew Stafford and the Rams offense for the first time today. Thankfully, we do not have to see Kelly Stafford today, and how annoying she can be. Here we go. 1st and 10, ball to 24. Stafford steps back, pass, caught, and that is Davante Adams, one of the newest targets for Matthew Stafford coming over from the New York Jets. He's got a 7-yard gain on first down, and that'll bring us to 2nd and 3. Tackle made by Tyrese Knight. 5:35 to go in the first quarter. 2nd down. Type S for stop. Handoff. And met behind the line of scrimmage. DeMarcus Lawrence, along with Leonard Williams there, and that will bring up 3rd down. Type those threes. Type those threes. 3rd down. Third down, Thunder. Stafford rolls to his left. Pass complete to Adams. And he's stopped by Devon Witherspoon. And that's going to be a 3-and-out for the Seahawks defense, which will bring up 4th down. Turn those 3s into 4s. There we go. We had another super chat come in from Xander that we'll get to in a moment. Here's the punt. Johnny Hecker on for the punt attempt. Fielded at the 18 and brought to about the 25-yard line. That is where we'll see Sam Darnold and the Seahawks offense for the first time today. Sam Darnold has been very good this season, but now he faces the tough challenge of this lethal pass rush led by Jared Verse. 1st and 10, Darnold under center. And play action. There's a sack and a fumble on the first play from scrimmage. You got to be kidding me. What a disgusting act. What's going to happen this drive? Touchdown, field goal, turnover, or punt, folks. That's exactly what I was worried about. Xander with a $2 super chat. He says, F the Rams, F the Rams, F the Rams. Spam F the Rams. Silence of the Lambs. The late, great Hannibal Lecter. He'll have you for dinner. Kenneth Walker with a 5-yard gain. That'll bring up 3rd and 18. This isn't looking good. Like the video to convert on 3rd down. Ball to 20. Darnold. Pass caught by Kupp. And that's going to bring up 4th down. Cooper Kupp making his return to Los Angeles today, facing his former team for the very first time. And Seattle will have to punt. I see some people in the chat are laughing about me throwing some shade at Kelly Stafford. It's well-deserved. Here's the punt. Mike Dixon. And good coverage there. Stopped at the 26-yard line. 1st and 10 coming up for Los Angeles. 3:08 to go in the first. Seattle with an 8-1 record. They've won 8 straight. Can they keep it up? Let's find out. Stafford going to hand it off to Williams. And Williams with a good run gets about 7 yards. That'll bring up 2nd and 3 now. Under 3 to go in the first. Type S for stop. Here we go. Stafford under center. Quick pass. Intercepted. He's got an open lane. DeMarcus Lawrence to the house. Touchdown, Seahawks. Pick 6. And Seattle strikes first. Spam those TDs. Show us those TDs. Let's go. A pick 6 from DeMarcus Lawrence. And Seattle's on the board. Extra point attempt coming up. And it's good. 7-0. Seattle leads here in quarter number 1 after the pick 6 from DeMarcus Lawrence. With 2:33 to go in the first. Spam TD. Spam TD. I see you, DeMarcus Lawrence. Here's the kickoff. Fielded at the goal line. And brought out to about the 25-yard line. That is where the LA Rams will start. First and 10 coming up after the pick six from Stafford. Stafford under center now. Play action. Got plenty of time. Going deep. Almost picked off again. Good coverage there from Rick Woolen. And that's going to bring up 2nd and 10 now. Another super chat coming in from Xander. $2:21 to go in the quarter. Stafford in the shotgun. Stafford, pass, caught. And that will bring up 3rd down. 3rd and 6. Type those threes. Type those threes. Xander with another $2 super chat says, D-Law, D-Law, D-Law. Let's go. Let's go, D-Law. Nitsu, you missed a pick six from DeMarcus Lawrence to give Seattle a 7-0 lead here in the first quarter. 2 minutes remaining in quarter number 1. 3rd and 6. Stafford, empty set. Stafford steps back, pass. Caught. Tutu Atwell with a 1st down. And the Rams are to midfield. Julian Love with the tackle there. Man, I really wish Tutu Atwell would have hit free agency. I would have much rather had him than MVS. But the Rams ended up re-signing him. 1st and 10, ball at the 49. Type S for stop. Stafford, play action. Pass, caught. 1st down and more. Past the 40, down to the 38-yard line. Williams with the reception. First and 10 coming up. 1:05 to go in the first. Type S for stop. Stafford, pass, caught. And that's about a 7-yard gain by Atwell. In case you're just joining us, both teams went 3 and out on their opening drives. And then on the Rams' second drive, it was DeMarcus Lawrence with a pick six to give Seattle a 7-0 lead. 2nd and 3, Williams on the run, gets about 2 yards. That'll make it 3rd and 1. Type those threes. 3rd down. Third down. Ball at the 29. Stafford in the shotgun. Man in motion. And that'll bring us to the end of the quarter. After one, Seattle leads 7-0. We'll be back with the second quarter in a moment. Super Chat menu. When we drink, we score. We drink, we win. Folks, we want you to get involved and make this a hell of a time today, folks. If we do our part, the Hawks will do their part. First time Super Chatters get the Seahawks chant. $5 will do a beer cheers. $10 will do some shots. $20 spin the wheel of punishment. $50 will do a beer bong. $sign next to the chat box if you want to contribute. We reach $300, we will do a boot. Let's have ourselves a day today. Here we go, folks. Second quarter now. Let's see what the Hawks can do as the Rams have the ball. Here's another look at that pick six by DeMarcus Lawrence, by the way. What a play that was by D-Law. The tank. 3rd and 1. Type those threes. Ball to 29. Stafford. Pass. Caught. 1st down Rams. Tutu Atwell with the reception. Devon Witherspoon on the tackle. That's his 3rd of the day. Rams with it at the 24-yard line now. Type S for stop. Stafford in the shotgun. Steps back. Pass complete. And that is Davante Adams with the reception. Down to 13. I got to tell you, folks, I do not like Davante Adams playing for the Rams. That is not going to be fun to deal with. First and 10. Stafford under center. And that's a 2-yard gain by Williams. Second and 8 coming up. 4:50 to go in the quarter. Ball at the 12-yard line. Shotgun formation. 4 wide. Stafford hands it off. And that's a 1-yard gain by Williams. Third down coming up. Type those threes. Type those threes. Third down. Stay in the friend zone and out of the end zone. Stafford pass to the end zone and touchdown Rams. I'm not shitting you. Tutu Atwell with the score. Type F. And that'll be an extra point attempt coming up with a chance to tie the football game here. Type FLAR. F the Lambs. Mike Macdonald exchanging some words to Devon Witherspoon there. Pretty interesting. Here's the extra point attempt. Up and good. All knotted up at 7 apiece. 11 play, 75-yard drive in 4 minutes. Now can Sam Darnold and the Seahawks offense get their first score of the day? It was a DeMarcus Lawrence pick 6. That was the touchdown earlier from Seattle. Kick return to about the 26. What do you got for us, Sam? Here we go, first and 10. Man in motion. Darnold. Pass. Complete. 4-yard gain. What's going to happen this drive? Touchdown, field goal, turnover, or punt? Get your predictions in. What's going to happen? Second and 6. Darnold changing the play at the line. Darnold takes the snap. Pass. That's caught. MVS with a short pickup. That's going to bring up 3rd and 1. Like the video to convert on 3rd down. Third down. Darnold under center. Play action. Quick pass to Walker complete. That's enough for a Seahawks first down. Type those ones. Type those ones. .308 to go in the quarter. All knotted up at 7 apiece. Seattle with the football, they're driving. Ball at the 38. Darnold, pass, caught. Fumble. And Noah Fant lost the football, and that's a turnover. The Rams recover. Oh, no. A costly mistake by Noah Fant. They might want to take a second look at this, though. He may have been down before the ball came out. All turnovers are reviewed. Remember that, folks. And they are going to take a look at it. Was he down? Y for yes, in for no. Gene Steratore is in my ear right now, and he tells me that he thinks he's down. That this is Seahawks football. Let's see what the officials have to say. Today's head official, Clay Martin, says it's Seahawks football. He's down. What a big break for Seattle. Thank you, Gene. Pass complete. 1 yard gain by JSN. Third down. Like the video to convert on third down. Ball to 47. Darnold. Handoff. First down, Walker. Keep the chains moving. Seattle. Still going. At midfield. Type those ones. Wow. 2-minute timeout. All knotted up at 7 apiece. 1st and 10. Darnold. Pass. Caught. First down and more. Past the 40. Noah Fentanyl. Redemption. Type those ones. Type those ones. Fentanyl overdose. Type the ones. They're inside field goal range for Jason Myers. 1st and 10, 1:55 to go in the quarter. Darnold takes the snap, pass, caught. And that's Fentanyl again. 6-yard pickup. Clock stops at 1:52. Seattle with all 3 timeouts. Ball to 27. Empty set for Darnold. Darnold, pass. Caught! First down, Seattle inside the red zone. Type those ones. $1:19 to go. 1st and 10. Ball at the 18. Darnold, quick pass, complete. JSN gets about 3 yards there. That'll bring up 2nd and 7. Final minute before the half. Ball to 15. Darnold in the shotgun. Clock ticking. Darnold takes the snap. Pass complete. Finds JSN. 1st and goal. Down to the 4-yard line. Timeout, Seattle. Type those ones. Let's punch it in. Let's punch it in. $42 seconds to go. Seattle trying to take the lead before the half. Darnold pass. Caught. Touchdown, JSN. And Seattle's back on top with their first offensive score of the afternoon. Spam TD. Spam TD. Show us those TDs. Let's go. A nice pitch and catch from Darnold to Smith-Njigba. And the extra point coming. Here's Myers on for the PAT try. It is up and it is good. 14-7, 12 plays, 67 yards in 3 minutes and 27 seconds. The Rams with 40 seconds in all 3 timeouts. Still some time for them to get some points before the halftime break. We got a good one today, folks. Seattle riding an 8-game winning streak, an 8-1 record. Their first of 2 matchups in the coming weeks against Los Angeles. Here's the kick return. Brought out to about the 30. And we'll have a 1st and 10 coming up for the Rams. Stafford in the shotgun. Pass. Caught. 1st down. That's Davante Adams. His 5th catch, 41 yards. And an injury, that's Brandon File. They didn't even put up the medical tent. Give that guy some privacy. What if they need to take a look at his groin or something? Come on. You got the blue tent there, use it. 1st and 10 for the Rams. Ball to 45, 31 seconds. Stafford pass, caught. That's a 1st down, timeout LA. $27 seconds now. First and 10. Ball to 44. Stafford in the shotgun. One back in the backfield. Stafford, quick pass, complete on the screen. And that's about a 2-yard gain. Timeout LA. 22 seconds. Type S for stop. Second and 8 coming up. Come on, defense. Stafford steps back. Pass. Caught. Another 1st down. And the Rams keep the chains moving. Timeout called. Type S for stop. $16 seconds remaining. The Rams are within field goal range. Ball to 32. Stafford in the shotgun. Takes the snap. Pass. That's complete to Higbee, and he's knocked out of bounds. Down to the 17, 12 seconds. If you keep him out of the end zone this play, then you'll have a halftime lead. Here we go. Stafford in the shotgun. 12 seconds. Stafford takes the snap, pass. That's complete. 6 seconds. Are they going to run out of time? Oh, they did. He stayed in bounds. No field goal attempt. What a break for Seattle as they'll head to the half up 14-7. Wow. Terrible clock management on the part of the LA Rams. And Seattle has a touchdown lead at the break. We got a super chat from Xander we'll get to in a moment. Seattle will start with the football first to begin half number 2, up by 7. First-time super chatters get the Seahawks chant. $5 will do a beer cheers. $10 will take a shot. $20 will spin the wheel of punishment. $50 will do a beer bog. When we drink, we score. We drink, we win. Xander, not that one. Need another one. Okay. Xander with a $5 super chat. That's a beer cheers. Cheers to you. He says, Tyler and Tex. Tex, come in on this one. Let's get your thoughts, too. Considering how the Madden season's going, do you think we can make it to the Super Bowl? Let's take it one step at a time. Let's win the division first, and then we can talk Super Bowl later, Tex. I'm not quite ready to talk Super Bowl yet.
Right. Agreed. I think we need to set our expectations a little bit lower because we didn't make the playoffs last year despite winning, 10 games last year. Win the division first, and then we could talk about the Super Bowl. I like where your head's at in terms of the enthusiasm and and the high expectations, but let's win the NFC West first and then worry about trying to get to the NFC Championship and then the Super Bowl.
Yeah, one step at a time. One
That's
step
right.
at a time. Xander, thanks for that super chat. Let's get to the second half now. Seattle up 14-7. Terrible clock management from the Rams. How do you not throw it away or get out of bounds or something? There's another look at that DeMarcus Lawrence interception. The first touchdown of the day. Let's see if Seattle can keep it going here in the second half. They'll get the football first. Field it at the 5. They'll bring it out. And an ugly return brought out to about the 26. That's where we'll see Sam Darnold and the Seahawks offense with a 1st and 10. Seattle with an 8-1 record, riding an 8-game winning streak. Can they keep it going? What's going to happen this drive? Touchdown, field goal, turnover, or punt? Darnold, play action. Pass. Incomplete. Pass intended for MVS that time. They'll bring up 2nd down. What's going to happen this drive? Touchdown, field goal, turnover, or punt? Darnold in the pistol formation now. Going to hand it off to Walker, and nowhere to go that time. That'll bring up 3rd and 10. Like the video if you want to convert on 3rd down. Third down. Walker in motion. Darnold rolls to his left. Under pressure, gets the pass away. Incomplete. And Seattle goes 3 and out on their opening drive of the second half. Type F. Here's the punt. And a fair catch. Good coverage there. They flip the field. Rams will start at the 25. Type S for stop. 1st and 10 for the Rams. Stafford out of the shotgun. Pass complete to Davante Adams, and he's got a 1st down. Down to the 40. Keep typing S for stop. First and 10. 4:50 to go in the third. Stafford steps back, pass, complete. And that's a 7-yard gain. 3rd down coming up. Type those threes. Third down. Actually, not quite. I got ahead of myself. 2nd down. 2nd and 3. Pass complete. Now it's 3rd down. Start typing those threes. 3rd and about 2. Can the defense hold? Stafford hands off. And that is a 1st down for LA. And the Rams are to midfield after the run by Kyren Williams. Uchenna and Nwosu not too happy after that play. So 1st and 10 for LA. Ball at the 47. 3:20 to go in the third. Hand off to Williams, and he gets about 2 yards there. Type S for stop. Second and 8. Stafford in the shotgun. Hand off. And a run to the right. That's going to bring up 3rd and 3. Can the Seahawks defense get a stop right now? Type those threes. Type those threes. 3rd down. Stafford. Pass. Caught. And nowhere to go. Good job by DeMarcus Lawrence. And that'll bring up 4th down. Turn those threes into 4s. What a day for the tank. Will they go for it? No, they're going to attempt a long field goal from the 39-yard line. Type in for miss. Field goal's up. Let's see. I can't tell if he made it or missed it. He missed it. No good. We'll take it. Great field position for Seattle. Ball to 46 now. Hand off to Walker. He's got a lane. He's across midfield. Down to the 40-yard line. 1st down, Seahawks. Type those ones. And Kenneth Walker pointing it forward. Give me that 1st down, bitch. 1st and 10. Play action. Darnold to his left. Pass. Throws it across his body. Caught! JSN! Spam JSN! JSN does it again! What a pass! Across his body. They would call that an ill-advised throw, but he completed it anyway. 1st and 10, ball to 12. Darnold hands off to Walker. Walker bounces to his left. And that's about a 9-yard gain. Down to the 4-yard line now. Seattle with a chance to make this a 2-score game. 4 wide. Darnold hands off to Walker. Into the end zone. Touchdown. Seahawks. K9. Let him eat. And Seattle takes a 20-7 lead here in the 3rd quarter. Spam TD. Spam TD. Show us those TDs. Let's go. How about that? Things are looking really good, folks. Extra point up, and it's good. 4 plays, 55 yards, 1 minute and 9 seconds as Seattle takes a 21-7 lead with 59 seconds to go in the 3rd. Will the Rams respond now? Here's the kickoff. And they're going to bring it out. Tackle made at the 27. Seahawks need to stop right now. Spam stop. Stafford, pass, caught. Makes one man miss. 1st down. Tutu Atwell with the reception. And the Rams keep the chains moving. Spam stop. Stafford pass, complete, short gain, good coverage there. 2nd and 9. 30 seconds to go in the third. Seattle up by 14. Ball to 41. Shotgun formation. Stafford takes the snap, gets the pass off, complete, first down. And the Rams are across midfield, and that will likely take us to the end of the quarter. Seattle leading 21-7. Can they hold on? They're 6 minutes away from a 9-1 start to the season. Hold up those fours. Fourth quarter time. Fourth quarter time. Spam 4. Spam 4. Fourth quarter. Fourth quarter. Spam 4. Spam 4. Spam 4. Let's go. Hold up those fours. Let's finish. Let's finish, folks. Let's finish. Hold up those fours. Super chat menu. When we drink, we score. We drink, we win. How bad you want it, folks? We all got to do our part. First time super chatters get the Seahawks chant. $5 will do a beer cheers. $10 will take some shots. $20 spin the wheel of punishment. $50 will do a beer bong. We reach 300, we'll do a boot. We're at $11 right now. How bad do you want it, folks? Let's do our part. Let's get that win today. Fourth quarter starts right now. Here we go, folks. Start of the fourth quarter. Rams with the ball, 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Stafford going empty set. Stafford, pass, complete. Makes one man miss, and he's got the first down. And the Rams keep the chains moving. Ball down to the 29. First and 10. Need a stop. Spam stop. Stafford, play action. Pass. Caught. Finds a man open. Down to the 6-yard line. 1st and goal for LA. Seattle up by 14. Will it be enough? Stafford under center. Hand off. And a couple yards gained there. 2nd and goal, down to the 3. The defense has played fantastic today. Can they keep it up here in the final period? Need a stop. Spam stop. Stafford hands it off. Met behind the line. DeMarcus Lawrence again. The tank having the time of his life. Third and goal. Type those threes. Ball at the 5. Stafford got all day. Into the end zone. Incomplete! Ernest Jones, the 4th on the coverage. That's going to bring up 4th down. Rams have to go for it, I would think. Fourth and goal. Offense stays on the field. Type those fours. Type those fours. Stafford looking to the end zone. Caught. 1st and goal. Oh, wait. They marked him short. Didn't get there. Denied. Goal line stand. I thought he may have had it. We'll take it. Seahawks football at the 1 yard line. A goal line stand. Now we're in shaky territory here, folks. Can't give up a safety. And off to Walker. Good run. 2nd and 1 at the 9. Let's go. Spam LFG. Let's go. Could we have a classic 4-minute drive here to wear out the clock and take this one home? Walker, what in the hell was that? 3rd and 4 now. Back at the 6. Like the video, convert on 3rd down. Darnold in the shotgun. Pass. Caught! First down, JSN keeps the drive alive. Type those ones. And the clock continues to run. 2:40 to go. First and 10. Ball at the 11. Handoff and nowhere to go. And that'll take us to the 2-minute warning. Seattle leads 21-7. Can they put this game on ice and advance to 9-1 with a 9-game winning streak? Ball at the 11. 2nd and 10 for Darnold and company. Handoff to Walker. And Walker gets about 2 yards. Timeout, Los Angeles. Ciao. 3rd and 8 coming up. Ball to 13. Darnold in the shotgun. 4 wide. Darnold. Pass. Caught. First down. Cooper Kupp. In his old building. Making his presence known. First down, Seattle. Type those ones. What a play. And the Rams are down to 1 timeout remaining. We are cooking. The defense has been unreal today. 1st and 10. Hand off to Walker. He loses a yard, and the Rams will take their final timeout. $1:49 to go in the 4th. I formation. Ball to 25. Darnold going to hand it off to Walker. And he's going to get a few yards there. 3rd and 6. The Rams are out of timeouts. They can let some clock run now before this 3rd down play. Like the video to convert on 3rd down. Seattle is 6 yards away from their 9th win. Can they do it right now? Darnold. Pass. Caught, first down. That'll do it. JSN sails it, and the Seahawks are less than a minute away from their 9th straight victory and a 9-1 record. How about those Hawks? Spam W. They're kneeling down. They're kneeling down right now. Spam W. Spam W. Seahawks win. 27. 21-7. 9-1. How does that feel, ladies and gentlemen? That will do it. Spam W. Spam W. Seahawks win. All I do is win, 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 no matter what. Got money on my mind. I can never get enough. And every time I step up in the building, everybody's heads go up. And they stay there. And they stay there. And they stay there. Up, down, up, down, up, down. Because all I do is win, win, win. And when you're going in, put your hands in the air. Make them stay there. Let's go. Seahawks win. Hell of a time, folks. 21-7, 9-1. How does that feel, ladies and gentlemen? Oh, what a start. We'll do it all again next week when the Seahawks take on the Titans. We will see you then. For Big Tex, I'm Tyler Jones. Subscribe to the channel, youtube.com/SeahawksTV. Thanks for joining us. Have a great weekend, everybody. So long.